During the 1960s to the late 1990s, 8mm film was the medium of choice that I used to capture our travelling experiences. Back in those days, we would eagerly greet the postman who delivered a Kodak or Agfa package containing our latest memories. That evening, we would get the movie projector and the screen out of the cupboard, hook up the film to the projector, and with family members assembled, turn down the lights and watched as a 4-minute film rattled through the machine. It was the late 1970s, and we were travelling south down the Queensland coast towards Noosa. Under Queensland Government legislation, the Teewah Beach is designated a road. On the way to the Cherry Venture shipwreck, we came across these impressive cliffs known as the Teewah Coloured Sands. They stand 200 metres above the beach. The range of colours are created through a natural combination of iron oxide and vegetable dyes, which are made from plant sources such as roots, berries, bark, leaves and wood. Near the foot of the cliffs is a freshwater spring bubbling up through the sand. Although sections of this beach are not technically quicksand, I imagine driving on this part would lead to some difficulties. The Cherry Venture is a Singapore registered cargo ship. On July 6, 1973, she was en route from Auckland to Brisbane when a severe storm hit the coast. At the time, she didn't have any cargo, which had her sitting high in the water. Waves of up to 12 metres drove the ship into the shallows until she eventually ran aground. A strong swell combined with a high tide pushed the Cherry Venture further up onto the sand, where she could not be refloated. The 24 crew members and 2 monkeys survived. I believe the monkeys were pets belonging to the crew. Over the years, there were several unsuccessful attempts to refloat her, but the sea had now sealed the ship's fate. Its rusting hulk was removed in 2007 as the wreck was deemed a safety hazard, being too dangerous to the many tourists who love to climb aboard. After demolition, the Queensland Government ordered the remains to be buried. Every few years, big seas, high tides and strong winds expose segments of the hull of a once proud ship. The beach is used by fast-moving four-wheel drive vehicles, which can be dangerous if you don't signal your intentions to pass on the left side of oncoming vehicles.